Hey everybody, this is the Crypto Jarhead coming back to you. Finally feeling like myself, so that's exciting. And in other news, it's Saturday. Time to crack open a cold one. Pepsi is good. Anyway, Thorn Coin. Update on Thorn Coin. They are no longer lending. Instead, they have renamed their lending program long-term staking. I actually like this because it kind of gets around some of the regulation that some of these countries are trying to implement, including the good old US of A, which I'm not happy with the government for what they're trying to do. And for all that memo bullshit that came out a week or two ago. But that is neither here nor there. It's the same program, same interest rates. They just changed the name to long-term staking. So obviously it's going to be paid out in Thorn, which unlike Cresos, there is so much demand for this. I do not see an issue whatsoever with trying to exchange your Thorn for Bitcoin. There are a ton of people really, really excited about Thorn. So that's, driving the demand up. Everyone's talking about Thorn. Everybody wants Thorn. Everybody believes Thorn's going to hit, insane numbers, $100, $200, $300. There's so much faith in this platform. Personally, I would not be surprised to see Thorn at over $100 come, I'm going to say April. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see that. But my game plan, really, I only need Thorn to hit $15. Now, what I'm going to do, I do have my second round of what the short-term staking instead of just staking. I've still got, I got my second round going. It's going to be done on the 16th of February. So they're supposed to launch their exchange on the 15th. Now, remember, guys, it's a brand new tech startup. Delays happen. They want it to hit on the 15th. They're shooting for the 15th. Everyone wants to go on the 15th. May not happen. Personally, just kind of judging off of when they said they were going to open their their lending versus when it actually happened, which is today, because I looked yesterday and they didn't have this, so this is about 5 days late. So I would, I'm kind of thinking that maybe they got, some stuff worked out and it's not going to be delayed as much, but I'm thinking around the 18th is probably when their exchange will actually launch. But we'll see. Hopefully it does launch on the 15th. That'd be great. That'd be good news for the platform. It would inspire a lot more confidence. But you got to remember, guys, these are tech startup companies, very, very early in their life. So there's going to be some mishaps. There's going to be some things that happen that just kind of go wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're screwing up or anything. It's just, things happen. Bugs happen. And I will say this about Thorn. After, everything is launched, it works beautifully. So a lot of these platforms, once they launch a particular item, there'll be all kinds of issues with trying to do it, but not with Thorn. They take the time to get it right before they release it. So look for that sometime on the 15th or afterwards. We'll be lending. Cresos, not a whole lot going on. Oh, didn't mean to have you in my security tab there. Not a whole lot going on. They're still lending. It looks like I haven't gotten interest yet today, but I did get interest yesterday, so not too worried about that. Not a whole lot of news on the Cresos front. But NumIV, for those that are into NumIV, they have launched, they have a NumIVnews.com, and they're launching a reward program that's very similar to Thorn's, where if you have an active loan with NumIV, they're going to place new members that don't have referrals underneath you. However, their English is absolutely horrendous. So go to their site, numivnews.com. Click on the top one. It'll be their reward program. So they have 3 phases that they want to do. Phase 1 is they want to recover everybody's money. They're saying they want everyone to recover $10,000 before they begin phase 2. Once everyone's recovered $10,000, they're going to convert their whole site into Num. So until then, they're paying interest straight in Bitcoin. They're not paying interest in Num. They're paying interest in Bitcoin so everyone can recover their money. Once everyone has recovered at least $10,000, now I don't know how realistic that is, how long that will take. You know, for example, if somebody put in a $1,000 loan, it's going to take a long time for them to recover 10 grand out of that loan. It's just the way loans work. You're looking at typically around $500 for a $1,000 loan. So you're looking at 2 years from now, damn near, when that guy has recovered 10K. So we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see what they do for the little guys. But they say once everyone's recovered 10K, they're going to convert the whole site back into Num. So then they're going to start paying in Num, which you have to sell for Bitcoin like everyone else. Phase 3, they're going to try and boost the Num price. They said that when they reach phase 3, they're going to stop the lending program. I don't know what that means. They want to get on more external exchanges, and I know a lot of external exchanges do not like lending platforms. But I don't really see how that's going to boost up the Num price. There's a lot of factors to price, and while volume is certainly a big one, total supply is another one, and demand. So if you have a really, really good lending platform and people are making a bunch of money, you don't need to be on a whole bunch of external exchanges to drive up the price. They have a reward concept, which is very confusing. Sounds like you have to pay more money to be in there. Sounds like it costs $20 to start it. Whenever you receive $60, you need to pay back $20, and you receive one more spot. Which it sounds like these spots that they're talking about is like one more open referral that you have underneath you that they can place underneath you. That's what it sounds like to me, but this English is terrible, so it's kind of weird. You have to pay the membership fee to withdraw money, which is I think is a bad move, but it is their platform. So there's a whole lot more in here underneath. You can go ahead and read this for yourself. I'm not going to read the whole damn thing. So if you're in NumIV, here's some news for you. And this website, NumIV News, has more than just the reward program. It's got a bunch of other stuff too. I am not in NumIV, so I will not be dropping a link to NumIV. It just never really tickled my funny bone. It seemed really weird. But right now they're exchanging, last time I checked on it, which I haven't been keeping a huge watchful eye on it. Last time I checked on it, they were trading for around 70 cents on external exchanges. They're only on a couple of small ones, though, so you're going to have to hunt for them. I don't even know exactly which ones they are. It's just what I've heard. It was around 70 cents. But if you can get on these external exchanges, they are lending at $10 on their site right now. So it's definitely, that qualifies for that 10x that I look for. If you can get it right now, buy it on an external exchange, for 70 cents, send it to their website, and immediately start a loan. That's like a really, really quick ICO hit. You know, instead of waiting a month between the ICO and when you can lend, it's today. You could do that today if you wanted. So that's pretty exciting. You know, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to do this one. It just, like I said, it doesn't really call out to me. Just kind of a gut feeling. You know, it's just not for me. But if it's for you, you know, go for it, man. They got a whole news site. They've got multiple ways to earn. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with this platform. Maybe besides their terrible English skills, because no one can really understand what they're talking about with this rewards program. But it overall sounds like a very, very good thing. You know, they're trying to do the right thing. They've been really silent for a while, but I think that they were just kind of keeping a low profile while all this lending platform nonsense was happening. You know, all the FUD. You know, I think they were just trying to figure out the best way to move forward, and they came up with this rewards program as a way to move forward. So, NumIV, I'm not going into it. I'm not saying that it's bad. It's probably really good. It'll probably make a lot of people a lot of money as long as you get into it early. You know, and it does have some huge advantages. Namely, you can get into it for an ICO price right now and lend, you know, 5 minutes from now, however long it takes for your Num to go from your external exchange to their wallet, you know, to their website and lend with it. You could do that right now for, you know, over 10x for whatever the price is right now. I don't know, but it's probably less than $1. Because I think I heard 70 cents yesterday. Like, so, I mean, I doubt it jumped up another 30 cents in the past 12 hours. But, you know, hey, it's crypto. Who knows, man? It's a crazy, crazy market. So that it's got that going for it. It's got the rewards thing going for it. It's paying directly in Bitcoin, which is amazing. You know, I almost went into it just because of that. But, you know, I don't just jump into things. I have been kind of keeping my eye on NumIV for a while. So it's not like I would just be jumping into it because I heard about it today. But like I said, it just never called out to me. It just never really struck me as being something that I want to get into. For no real reason. Just, you know, sometimes you have a gut feeling and you got to stick with your gut. You know, so, but if you were on the fence with NumIV, and you kind of wanted to, but you weren't entirely sure. Like maybe you kind of wanted to, but you missed the ICO. So you're like, oh, well, you know, if I hadn't missed the ICO, then I would have been all about it. Well, now's your chance. You know, you rarely get a second chance in crypto, but here it is. You can pop into it right now for the ICO, for an ICO price and lend today for, you know, at least 10x. So that's really good. Pays directly in Bitcoin. That's really good. And they've got a rewards program, which is really good. So that's all I've got to say about NumIV. And that's really all I got to say for today. Well, for this video anyway. I'll be keeping an eye out. Might have something for you guys later. I'm still kind of a little bummed that EPOS is dead. I was actually really looking forward to that one. It looked like a really good program, but it is what it is. I might have something for you guys that are not necessarily in the lending world, but in the crypto world, because I found out some stuff about, what's it called? I'm completely blanking on the name of this damn thing, but I've got it pulled up on my phone. Something with a mega node. It's called VET. It used to be VEN. And they're going into like mega nodes, and they've got like the Mjolnir mega node and you know, all this Viking, you know, cool sounding shit. So I might do a little video on that. The downside is you're definitely not getting into it for an ICO price. It's about $5 right now per, but there are some very exciting things if you've got a ton of money. You know, like if you've got several ICO wins kind of banked up, that you're looking to do, or something to do with, this could be something very beneficial for you. I'm not there yet, so I'm not hopping into this. I'm going to have to sit this one out. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to look into it a little bit more, and I might bring you more information so if you choose to do something with it, you have that much more info on it. Anyway, happy hunting and happy Saturday, wolves.